Edo State government don celebrate one big milestone as part of their 33rd anniversary with the groundbreaking ceremony for Edo State Event Center and Conference Hall wey shele for the project site for Gary Ground along Ekenwan Road on August 28, 2024, and plenty ogbonge people tanda for the ceremony like government officials, stakeholders, popular musician Divine Ikubo wey people sabi as Rema, and other ogbonge persons. Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture Honorable Uyi Malaka come talk say the project dey important as e go dey host international conferences, exhibitions and events wey go show the state rich cultural heritage and promote tourism. She come talk say the project aim na to create jobs, boost local economy and also make the state shine well well.
Today we gather to mark a significant milestone in our state's journey towards becoming a hub of entertainment, creativity and economic growth. The groundbreaking of the Gary Entertainment Arena Dome represents a bold step towards realizing our vision for a vibrant and thriving cultural scene. As we celebrate our beloved Edo State at 33, we reflect on the significant milestones that have made our state a place of pride where every Nigerian loves not only to visit but to live. Indeed, the past 7 years and 9 months have been a transformative period for our beloved Edo State under the visionary leadership of our unimpeachable governor, our mentor, our coach, and our teacher, Mr. Govumet. Within the creative space, we have seen the establishment of the Edo Creative Hub and Sound Stage, a beacon for artistic expression and innovation. The Benin City Mall, a hub of entertainment and commerce. We have also seen the beginning of the 170 Keys Radisson Hotel here in Benin City. As we break ground today, let us remember a few of other pieces that make up our cultural space. We are building a Benin City cultural and creative district, which will be at the middle of the city. The ring road will now become the King's Square, just the way it used to be. We will see in the Benin City cultural district the palace of our revered monarch, the National Museum, Okiamen House, Eagle Street, and indeed our architectural masterpiece, the Museum of West African Art. The state-of-the-art tourism project, when completed, will not only provide a world-class platform for local and international artists to showcase their talent, but also it will create jobs, stimulate local businesses, and contribute to the economic development of our dear state. We envision a hub that will attract visitors from far and wide, a place where music, art, and culture come alive, a place where our talented artists can showcase country. Your hard work and dedication are truly inspiring and appreciated. Let us continue to work together to make Edo State a place where dreams come true, where creativity knows no bounds, and where the spirit of excellence shines bright. I wish everyone a happy 33rd anniversary of our dear state.
Chairman Performing Musicians Association of Nigeria (PIMA) Willie Egenova come to rate salute to Oga Godwin Obaseki for his great impact and show excitement for his leadership, and come also welcome Rema, recognizing him as good ambassador of the state.
We are happy that since you came in, a lot have been done in this industry. I can remember very well what you did for our departed members, Professor Salvatore Waifo, the honor that was done for all of us. Our departed Ambassador Salvatore Joseph, and of course we know very well that the Salvatore Waifo Creative Hub that we have there is for the benefit of all of us. And here we are again. This is about to happen. We know very, very well that they say the blind can see, the deaf can hear. And we know that this place is going to be a place that we are going to be proud of as musicians, as entertainers. We have never had it so good. And we're happy that while we're not so happy that the cultural center is in the state of, how do I put it now, the place is down, then this place is coming to serve the purpose that we have been craving for. The P-Man, for a long time now, been thinking, how do we have a place like this? So it's like we have been, thinking in the same way, and we're happy that the government of Edo State have been able to do this for us. Thank you very, very much, sir. We appreciate this. I want to say a very, very big thank you for this. Our son Rema, we want to welcome you home. We are proud of you because you are a good ambassador of Edo people, a good ambassador of the musicians. The Benin people will say, when your masquerade is dancing well, you are full of joy. You are a good ambassador of Edo, and we are very proud that you are there representing us. Thank you very, very much. Before I hand over the microphone, I want to say that, yes, the P-Man, we want to be very much involved in this. We'll be happy if the government can here mark a place for us that we can use as our secretariat. We'll be very happy if government can do something for us so that we can be part of this edifice. Because that's what we have been yearning for. That's what we'll be begging government to do for us. Now we have a space like this. We know that government will accommodate us in all of this.
Governor Obaseki for his speech talk said the project dey important as it go serve as hub for economic growth, cultural development and social interaction. He promised to complete the project within the time frame and ensure say it go last. He also assure say in successor Aso Engodalo go complete the project where it don't start.
We didn't have venues to host events. We had to be hiring canopies and marquees for large events, especially when we invite people from outside the state. So it became clear that we needed to have venues where we could host large events. We also, in the course of our planning, realized that Edo has a very, very unique advantage. They don't call us the heartbeat of Nigeria for the sake of it. Edo is one location that enjoys tremendous traffic. And therefore, most Nigerians move through Edo State. And we saw that that's a major economic advantage for us. That we have the capacity to host national events and attract Nigeria and the world here. And so we embarked on certain strategic moves. First, we said the key thing that we have with nobody else or no other state has as much of in Nigeria is selling our culture and heritage. So we must begin to do things and prepare ourselves and position ourselves to attract people to our states. And what do we do to attract them? Which are the areas we are unique at or we've excelled in? First, sports. So we remodeled the Samuel Govumet Stadium to be a world-class sporting event center. And today we can boast of the best sporting infrastructure in Nigeria, in Benin City. We then said, how do we host cultural and entertainment events? First, we then decided to look for a premises, the old Observer premises. We knocked it down, we tore it apart, and created a sound stage that can host maximum 2,000 to 3,000 people. And that is what we have used in the last few years. But that's also been limited, that we cannot host events larger than 3,000 people. And so we saw the urgent need to create a venue, a large venue that can host huge events, be they concerts, conferences, symposia, conventions, and that has been the driving force behind us as government acquiring this piece of property about 5 years ago from the Garrick family. So this premises, which is about 12 hectares of land, is supposed to be an entertainment park that will host several events, from concerts, like I said, to national conferences, to conventions, to symposia. We as a state will now be positioned to host these large-scale events. In terms of our strategy to position Edo as a tourist center, we estimate that in a few years' time, we should be hosting up to 1 million visitors in Edo from the next few years. You can see today, flights are full, hotels are full. Meanwhile, we don't have a huge convention center that can host large events. So you can see, imagine what it will be like when we can host the National Bar Association conference of about 5,000 to 8,000 lawyers, when we can host ICANN conferences, when we can host shows for artists like Rema, when we can host Christian conventions, like the types you see everywhere else. The number of people that will come into the city. When they come, what will they do? They will now have the opportunity to enjoy the culture, the cuisine, and all that we have to offer as a people. Hotels, more hotels will spring up. There will be more jobs for our people in the hospitality industry. I can go on and on and on, because this is what many countries live off. Not crude oil, not petroleum, tourism is what many, many countries in the world live off. And they don't have a fraction of the tourist attractions that we have in Edo State. What they have, which we don't have here, is infrastructure to support tourism. And that's what we have started to build in Edo State. And this will be one of the largest to date that will attract huge events and attract a huge crowd into our state. So this is a very important project for us. And like most of our projects we undertaking as government, it is open for other investors to come in. More we have built is now viable. It has full occupancy. Government has no business running the mall, so it will be made available to citizens who want to invest. We've done the same thing with the Radisson Hotel. The purpose of government and the role of government is to be an enabler, to make things happen, not to manage or own things. That's what this asset will also be about. We have the whole space, 13 acres. I don't think there's any property as prime as this in Benin City today. We want to make this more attractive by beginning this development and waiting for ideas for us to extend the developments to other parts of this complex. So this afternoon, I think our role here is first to create that awareness that a facility like this exists, and to use the opportunity of having our global superstar, Rema, to be part of this event. And to say, when you have people like Rema associate or be associated with a project like this, it means that this becomes a global project. So I look forward to the completion of this dome, or whatever you decide to name it as, and I hope that I'm going to get the commitments from Rema to come back when this place is ready with his international friends to come and perform in the opening of this dome. Do I get that commitment from you? Yes. So it's now up to the incoming governor of Edo State to make sure that this project is completed.
Divine Ikubo, aka Rema, thanked the people of Edo State for the chance to be part of the groundbreaking project and promise say he go make sure say the project they completed as they do the symbolic ribbon cutting and groundbreaking to mark the official start of construction.
I want to say thank you for this opportunity. Thank you to the people of Benin for embracing me, for supporting me, for being a strong backing, doing all around the world. Representing you. Thank you so much for your prayers, for strengthening me, for being there. And being in this point, I'm very proud of Edo State. I'm proud of the growth. I'm proud of the togetherness. I'm proud of the zeal to make it greater. I'm proud of the passion. And I'm very much proud of the youth. And I really, really believe, and I want to take part of anything that's going to give more meaning to the purpose of the youth, give more drive to the youth, enable the youth and strengthen the youth. And for entertainment, for music, this is huge. This is a blessing. And I will see to it that this is finished, and it is finished well. So we're going to cut the ribbon, and I feel like the best thing to just do right now is spell believe as we cut the ribbon. Alright? So let's do it together. E-E-N-I-N. Groundbreaking of Edo Entertainment by Divine Ikubo, aka Rema on the 31st day of August in the year of 2024. This project was initiated by him, Godwin, Governor 2016 to 2024.
I think the dome, if the next administration, when the next administration permits, will be called the Rema Dome.
The ceremony ends with a tour of the project site led by the Governor Godwin Obaseki, Rema and others.
Now, what we've done here tonight is one of the promises Governor Godwin Obaseki made to Edo people, that he will industrialize Edo State and move Edo State from a civil service-based state to an industry-based state. What that means that you need to put in place a lot of facilities that will bring in investors into the state. And one of such facilities is having a 5-star hotel, having a big conference center where people can come here for international or local conferences, or where people can come here for youth-friendly activities. What we did today now is a groundbreaking of a 8,000 capacity sitting arena. We'll be furnished with the state-of-the-art facilities to meet international standards. So where people can come into the state, MBA can come here and do their conferences, Nigerian Society of Engineers can come here and do their conferences, ICANN can come here, and other bodies can actually come here and do their conferences.
Make una not forget, say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am, we no dey take blame. From Benin City, Ekata Ojeseli, TMC TV News.